Okay, the person you are connected into, on your mind the most, somebody's leading them on. Okay, someone's led them on. Your person is about to get a rude awakening. Someone they thought they could trust. Somebody who, yeah, just said, look, come with me. I'm just hearing that, come with me. You know, a bit like the Pied Piper of Hamelin. But they're going to get a rude awakening. And just one card. Gosh, somebody offered your person happiness. Okay, your person's going to end up hating this third party energy. Okay, they are literally going to end up hating them. They've been led on, they've fallen for it, hook, line and sinker. So let's see what else wants to come out in that environment. Okay, but first off, I hope you are well today. I hope you're doing okay and you're remembering just how amazing you are. Without any of this, you are enough just because you are. Okay, if you'd like a reading, just that wanted to come out, just click on the title of this video. The links are in the description box below to the website. Okay, and also check out the free relationship report, and thank you for your comments and all your likes. Your support's amazing. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm going to take one more and pick that one that flew out and fell on the floor. Okay, neglect and abuse. Okay, two came out actually. What are these? Oh gosh, very simple. Okay, third party, jackpot, dirty offer, neglect and abuse. So this third party, the one that led them on, made them an offer. Okay, your person, I can't lie, they thought they'd hit the jackpot. Maybe the third party had got more money or a different lifestyle, but they really thought that they thought that they were going to have an easy life. Okay, but what they've actually got is neglect and abuse. Okay, I feel that third party has a toxic side to them, but yeah, it's gonna come crashing down, as I say, because the offer, dirty offer, okay, it wasn't the truth. It was lies. It was, you know what, you come with me and we can do this, this and this. And I feel that they said that you weren't as good. Okay, I know it's a bit blunt, but I did hear that you weren't as good. And I've got to say, your person just saw, you know, the golden egg, as they say. One more, please. They've been played. They've been played. You know something, whatever you've been seeing, whatever's been said, whatever you think's going on here, this relationship, whatever it is, whether it's romantic, family, whoever has made this fake offer to your ex, it hasn't got off the starting blocks. Okay, it just hasn't. But what I'm really getting is your person is going to hate them. Moving on, thank you. Next. Okay, so yeah, your person's going to move on. Oh, another one, bottom of the deck, moving. And interestingly enough, this deck had a really good shuffle this morning, because part of it kind of fell out, so it's had a really good shuffle. So there's two moving cards there. Your person is leaving. Okay, anything else in this situation, please? What's this third party doing? Let's find out what the third party is doing. The third party is also planning to move on. This is strange. I feel the third party uses people. I feel the third party's classic social climber, likes to be the centre of attention, likes to be the one that everybody comes to, possibly with their problems, will do favours for people, but there's always an ulterior motive. They will always call that favour back in at some point, whether it's 6 months, 6 years down the line. They don't do anything from the genuine bottom of their heart. But that's why I think I've got two moving cards. There's one each. This is very interesting. Your ex hates where they are. They've been played for a fool, okay, an absolute fool. they are trying to work out a way of moving on. I will have a look and see where this relates into you in a minute. Are they going to make any contact with you? But also, the person they're with, whoever that is, or who they're entangled with, is also making plans to move on. Now, you could be dealing with someone with Aquarian energy, okay, beginning of February specifically. All right. There's a lot of changes, but they're both planning and walking in different directions, but nobody's told. Your ex hasn't told the third party, and the third party hasn't told your ex. Okay. Why is this? Why is the third party moving on? What's the third party up to? The third party has eked out as much success and admiration that they can get out of this. The third party is moving on to another situation where they will be centre of attention again. They are never settled unless they are getting exactly what they want, whatever that might be, whether it's social media attention, whether it's at work, whether it's money, whether it's love, okay? But once they have used your person, they've used them, okay, they will very quietly start to make plans to get out of that situation, and that is what is going on here. Very strong. They don't like being at a disadvantage. They thrive on being the centre of attention, being in the spotlight, riding high. Okay, so they've taken what they wanted, they've taken what they needed, and now they're on the move. Could be fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What is that one? Justice in a reverse flew out. This karma, dishonesty. Okay, this is a karmic cycle that your person's in at the moment. I feel that it's going to teach them some really, really valuable lessons here. Okay, I believe it was part of your person's soul plan, I just heard. Now, I don't say that very often, but I believe it was part of your person's soul plan to go into this situation, okay? I feel before I pull any cards, they're going to be back. And I feel this time they won't be the person that did what they did to you. Now, obviously, you get to choose whatever you think about predominantly will manifest into your life, okay? So choose wisely, you know, get very clear on what you want, because I've seen it many, many, many times that old manifestations or old thoughts that have been thought maybe years before will materialize at some point. So if this energy's here, you see, that's how tarot works. Everything exists all at once, and this is the energy that I'm feeling very strongly. So it's there for you. If you want this person, it is there. But if you don't, then this is a heads up that at some point you probably did. I hope this makes sense. At some point you probably did. You know, when you first split up and you possibly want them back. So even without you knowing, you'll be dreaming about it, thinking about it, wishing it. And then the pain goes, or you move on, or it gets easier, or you meet somebody else, or something happens, okay? And then out of the blue, it seems out of the blue, this person, that old manifestation, comes back. So I feel you have wanted this, but maybe not now. So they will, I feel, be back. Let me see what they'd like to say to you. What would they like to say to you? I'm going to get some advice for you, okay? Memories, reminiscing, dwelling, bittersweet. Yeah, some of the memories are bittersweet. I think the way that they just let you burn while they swanned off into the sunset. Sorrow, loss, grief and depression. So they are depressed without you, they're miserable without you. thinking, missing you, craving you. Yeah, they are missing you, they are craving you, and they're very lost without you. They've had a rude awakening, they've had a big wake-up call. Do I feel this person is bringing in toxicity? No, I don't actually today. I really don't. I just don't. I don't feel it. I feel that they had to go through this. You would have chosen, I know, don't come for me, but we do, before we come here, have certain things that we want to experience, okay, because we know we're not here forever and we don't mind experiencing it. It's only when we get here that we think it's all so solid and real, that, and the pain is horrible. I'm not negating the pain at all, but you have learned from this. I feel you've learned that you are perfect just the way you are, that you're enough the way you are, that you don't need validation, because you don't. You know, we're conditioned to believe in validation. You only have to look at the school system. You know, I'm not even saying abuse, just the way we go through life. You know, if you're good enough at school, you get picked. And if you're not, then you just stand there, you know, while everybody else gets picked and you're just like, oh, right, okay. And you think, I'm not good enough, okay? And you've got these little micro things that go on through life. Could be friend group, could have a bit of bullying, you know, a parent that doesn't validate you or laughs at all your ideas and thinks you're crazy, whatever. Okay, but you have really, I'm hearing, really realised who you are, who the hell you are actually, okay? Because you're amazing, you're wonderful, all right? So I want some advice for you, okay? I want some advice for you today before we wrap this up. Your prayers are being answered. Yeah, I knew there is a part of you that has wanted this. Maybe you don't now, but you have in the past, okay? So your prayers have been received. The moment you desire it, it's done. The moment your attention goes to it, it is done, okay? And where your attention and focus goes, it will grow. Promise me, if you just trust me on that. Now I'm really old and you've got more life to track back. It is just spooky, really. You know, how life actually plays out. So answers will come soon, perhaps not in the forms that you expected, okay? So this person is going to come back, but not in the way that you expect. It could be sudden, it could be through a friend. I'll just have a quick look. It's time to play. Now you're being told, seek out joyous experiences to bring some balance back into your life. You've got some worries at the moment. And again, when people say, oh, don't worry about it, well, I always think that's the daftest thing you can say to someone, really, because it just makes you worry even more. But there's a message from your spirit guide saying, try if you can, even if it's just something really tiny, like going outside or just sitting in the sun, anything, just a little thing that just makes you feel a little bit happier, okay? And also you will have a decision to make. Now, this is between whether you want this person back in your life like you did when you first separated. That's what I've heard. It's very clear. You wanted them back. You really missed them. You'd have done almost anything to have them back. But now you need to make a decision. You know, accept your divine guidance, which is going to point you towards your own joy. You deserve it, all right? Go with your gut feeling. Your heart never lies. Your heart never, ever lies, okay? Your ego, well, that's your ego. Let's have one. 10 of Cups. There you go. It's a 10 of Cups, yeah. If this is what you want, congratulations, it's coming, it's going to be beautiful, your person's healed, you're going to have a really lovely time with them, okay? If it's not this past person, there will be somebody new that's going to bring in so much happiness into your life, stability, one-to-one loving relationship, accept your children, vice versa, blended families all working, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy. So leave it with you. Just remember you're on the pedestal, okay? Set those boundaries. Tell yourself every day, I am the love of my life, okay? Even through tears. Honestly, just keep saying it, even if you don't believe it, because you probably won't. Keep going, all right, because you've got this. But you've got some beautiful energy coming in. It's going to make you very, very happy, and you deserve it, all right? I love you very, very much, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.